What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Big Ass with the Shag, and I'm here with a part 2 to a story.
Oh shit, here we go again.
The bitch now he trying let this bully get this brand. Better knock a nigga out his shoes. Been winning since the G, didn't feel like I could never leave. Bounce that ass and make it clap. I'm trying to take you for a ride. The summer coming up, but my bitch not gonna fucking be outside.
Now listen, in this video, I'm gonna be saying some things I ain't even told my close friends. I don't even think I told my family this, like nothing like that. And why? It's embarrassing. Y'all see the story time. So every time I can say I've been withholding the truth. So this story time kicks off. So everybody used to be asking, why y'all break up? Why y'all break up for real? Like, dang, she cheated again. I used to be saying, we grew apart. We grew apart. Chill.
Just chill out. Chill out.
Get off my. You know what I'm saying? So listen. This story is a kickback. This is the epilogue. I'm going to tell y'all everything that led up to me finding out. When I tell you got to pry information out of. Let me get this. So listen. This kicks back. So they had a tailgate. It was the first football game of the season. They had a tailgate. I'm like, and she said, I want you to be there for that. I was like, oh. I get roped in, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, here we go again.
But listen, so it was a tailgate. So I didn't have Vin with me. First mistake. I couldn't, he didn't take me down there. He had a dentist appointment that he did. It was a doctor's appointment he said he had to go to, and it was a dentist appointment, and it was next week. Vin be blowing me. I swear on my soul, Vin be blowing me. But listen, so couldn't go without Vin, and I was like, I'm gonna get there. And then she said her best friend would come down, pick me up, and you know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, do I got that much reach? She did it for $30. Listen, so boom, we get into this. So she come down, pick me up, you know what I'm saying? Chill on campus for a little bit. This is where the story starts off. This is that whole weekend. This is the epilogue. Listen. So she go, we go into the it's called West Hall, that dorm hall it was in. You know, we go into there. You know what I'm saying? We was doing stuff. You know, and we went to her friend room. We went to her best friend room, and we was talking to her roommate because she wasn't there. She was working or something. So, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go talk to my homie G's. He got me a ticket for the game because you know he on the team. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, I'm gonna go talk to G's. Let me tell y'all what happened. My phone was dead to the bone. I was like, you got the charger? She's like, yeah, right here. Her roommate was, and I was like, all right, I'm finna leave my phone here. And so she was like, all right. And let me keep it. So I go chopping up with G's for a little bit. So I was like, what's up? What you been on? He was like, bro, there's no way. I had to tell him the whole story, how I got backward and all that, you know, talking to him and everything. I was like, chill. We talked for a cool 30, hour and a half, you know. So, go back to, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna catch up with you again tomorrow. I'm gonna let you get some rest, bro. I know you got a lot to do. And he was like, yeah, all right then, bubba. So, I get back to her room. You know, I ate, man, when I tell you, this place is like a maze, boy. One time I was there, man, I had to go ask one of my other homeboys to go there, a roommate, to go open the bathroom for me. I'm telling you, bro, man, don't ever be on a campus you're not supposed to be on, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be bad. But listen, so I get back to the room. They over here posted and everything. I'm like, what y'all over here looking at me like I didn't kill somebody before I just went to go talk to my roommate. And they said, what's this in your phone? I was like, shoot, my phone. And I forgot she had the password. I was like, dang, man, I forgot her password. We don't talk about that. So she said, what is this? First off, she pulled up messages before we was together. I was like, are you slow? Do you even know when we started dating? Then she was like, oh, and she started laughing. I was like, this shit ain't funny. And then she pulled up some messages. So listen, there was this girl. We're not gonna put no name on her. She was the senior of the BSU, the Black Student Association at that school. So I just chopped it up with her. She posted a little flyer or whatever. You know, I just chopped it up and be like, oh, so you hosted this event and everything? You know, she was a woman with authority. So I was like, oh, will I get to see you? She was like, boy, I'm gonna be running around. I'll see you if I see you. I was like, all right then. She pulled up the messages. I was like, I was just trying to see, like, you know what I'm saying? what she be doing at the BSU when I transfer here. I thought I was gonna transfer there at the time. Stay with me, stay with me. So listen, and she was like, oh, and I was like, you act like I fucked her or something. I ain't even do all that. Calm down. And if we bring it up what we did, let me talk about what you did. She just said, all right, calm down. Block her. And I was like, all right. She didn't get blocked, buddy. But listen! Okay, so listen. Time goes by, we're at the tailgate. I'm shaking him out. Because that girl supposed to be looking for me. Then I'm taking care of the girl I'm with. Oh man, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Stay with me now, stay with me. The story gets like a rolled ice cream, you feel me? Now, but listen. So boom, we get to the day of the tailgate, we pull up. It's me, her best friend, her gay best friend, MK, the best friend that told me that she was cheating the first time. It's her, Susie. Oh yeah, that was her name, Susie. Her best friend, and then MK, the gay best friend, and it was me. You know what I'm saying? We roll. That's how we roll. We pull up, man. They was trying to drink the entire time. I'm like, calm down. What y'all doing? Y'all will never beat the stereotypes dealing with y'all. I tell you. But then, so basically, we over there. You know what I'm saying? We dancing there. They was dancing and everything. I'm just over here, bro. So boom, time flies by. I get a snap. I'm sending streaks. I see a snap from the girl that's the president of the Black Student Association. She was over by a tent or something, sitting down. And we was migrating over by some tents. So I was like, geez, hold on. And then I was like, oh, I forgot my ID. I said, let me get your keys. I gotta go back to your room to get my ID. Cause, you know, G said I gotta use his stuff. He said he wrote my name down. I gotta show him my ID to show him I'm trying to fake being that person. And they was like, all right. She gave me the keys, went back. I just stayed there for a little bit. I was like, oh, how am I gonna spend this? I was like, I'm gonna wing it. Come on. Went back, and I come back. Man, she already looking turned. She rocking and stuff. I'm like, dang, y'all found the drinks? And he was like, yeah, some jungle juice. So I was like, bro, come on, bro. Like, and then I'm taking care of him. I'm like, jeez, bro. At the tailgate happening, this is where it get rocky. This is where it get rocky road right here. So listen, we meet up with her cousin. Bro, we go to the whole other side, and they say, it was a whole bunch of old people. I'm like, I told you we should have just stayed on the other side. There was no point to do this. But I don't get listened to. Nobody listens to me. I'm just a dumb black boy, you know?
Emotional, damn it.
We go back over there. We meet up with her cousin, and then, so we was chatting it up. Guess who popped up beside me? Girl from the BSU. From the BSA, Black Student Association. She standing right next to me, and Susie standing right here. Bro, I'm telling you. When I tell you I was drinking my water, keeping my mouth shut, look, me right here. I was like, is somebody gonna say something? No, listen. So yeah, it was standing in there. It was awkward. And I thought, oh boy, her gay best friend was gonna say something. But no. And then she was like, oh, you here for him? We together. That's what she ended up saying. Susie ended up saying, wrong person says something. But listen. So I was like, and then she said, oh, all right. Then she was blowing on my phone. She talking about, you childish. I can expect you doing something like this. And I was like, type shit. We go on. The game for the start. We get our tickets. We go on the line. I gotta go somewhere else to get our tickets. You know what I'm saying? We walk over to the thing. I wait in line with him a little bit, and I was like, there's no line to get mine. So I was like, so what happened? So yeah, we get in the line. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get my ticket. And then she get this look on her face. And then I was like, what you looking like that for? She said, him right there. I was like, who was that? Guess who it is, y'all? The dude who did it with her 5 times. I tell y'all, like, bro. She said, that's the dude I smashed 5 times. She was giggling and stuff because she was drunk. Man, when I tell y'all, I was like, I'm out, bro. I went over there to get my ticket, and I had to go on a whole other interest because they were students. I wasn't. So, boom. I was like, bro, man, when I tell you. Then we get into the game. I'll meet back up with him, bro. I just got this look on my face, bro. And then I just wish, I knew I shouldn't have been here. But, you know, I'm a dummy, so of course I was there. And then, you know, I'm with Ben and everything. I wasn't with Ben, you know what I'm saying? I was like, we can't roll out of here. But I'm telling you, I almost tell Ben to come get me, boy. I'm telling you, boy. But listen. So, boom. We was doing all that. Y'all know the BS, the bullshit. So, listen. We waiting on them to use the bathroom and all that. She said, we meet up with my friend. I'm like, who your friend? She said his name KJ. I'm like, excuse me?
Hold up, wait a minute.
And I'm like, bro, so then we see, she said, that's him right there. Bro, he walk up to us, bro. When I tell you, bro, cuz had a flat top, chain, earrings. Bro, imagine a light-skinned dude that was dark-skinned with a flat top. I was like, who is this? Now, I ain't say it to his face, of course. I ain't no cuz gonna sock on me. I don't know. I was alone up here. I was by myself. I was with a girl. I thought that was my girlfriend, but I was by myself. Y'all feel what I'm saying? But listen, stay with me. Stay with me. So listen, we was still, you know, I welcomed up cuz. I was like, what you doing? My name is Big Addy. Like, this is my girlfriend. That didn't mean nothing. So I was like, this is my girlfriend. Nice to meet you though, my boy. You know what I'm saying? We thought he was finna go watch the game. He walked out with some black dudes with dreads. I was like, oh yeah. So I knew what he was on. I was like, I'm peeping game again. I was like, man, then if you could take me home right now, boy, I tell you. So boom. We in the game. So everybody duck off. First off, we're in some seats the first time. I know it sounds like I'm rambling, but this all plays a part. I swear on my soul. This all plays a part. So we in the seats. So her best friend, she duck off because she see some frat boy she was sleeping with that she thought was pregnant with her baby. I know it sound crazy. It sound made up. I'm dead serious. It's a heart attack, cuz. Listen. So yeah, she ran off. I don't know if she was trying to find him or get away from him. She ran off. Then we moved seats again. Then we was right there with MK, her gay best friend. We sat in one seat. He ran off because we sat right next to his cousin that he beefed with or something. And I was like, bro, so I'm alone. I'm taking care of her alone. I was like, oh, y'all crazy, bro. Everybody on the man. So listen. So boom. We watching the game. They taxing. My homeboy team is taxing these. Man, it was an HBCU. Man, they was taxing. You know. And then she was just laughing. She was in her own world. She was tipsy. And then she said something. She was like, oop, I'm not supposed to tell you that. I was like, you're not supposed to tell me what? And I was like, just tell me. You can tell me. You know, I was trying to be frank to get the evidence I needed to build my RICO case inside my head. The second reason to leave her. The first reason wasn't enough. You know, because I was still doing it for the plot. I had to realize I had to play this. I had to ride this tractor out till it died. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you tell me. And then she was like, because she had seen my homeboy in the field. She was like, I was going to shoot my shot at your homeboy on orientation day, but I got too scared. I was like, bro, when I tell you, this game was so loud and everything just went quiet. I'm just looking at the field. I'm like, am I really like here? Am I doing this? And you know, I should have left right then and there. I should have walked back to my dorm in college, but you know, that's a 3-day walk, you know. Listen, let's get back to the topic at hand. That happens. You know, we leave at halftime. It's like 50-something to 0. Man, then I see the HBCU humping the field. Man, all that. I was like, dang, they getting whooped that bad? Jesus. So listen, that happens. So when we get back to the what's your name? She like, I'm ready to go now. I was like, all right, finally, jeez. All her friends was gone. I didn't see nobody. We walked past the dude. And she told me bye because she was all drunk and everything. No. She said F him because he didn't sit next to us. I was like, I don't know why he didn't sit next to us. Because you know, but listen. Keep listening. Stay with me. So we get back to our room. I put her to sleep. I put her in the bed, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't just leave, you know. Vin wasn't there. Vin, you sold me this weekend. How could you stay with me? We could have been gone. He sold me this weekend. So boom, you know, I get in the bed, man. This little twin bed, bro. I'm too big for it. I'm 6'1", 300 pounds, bro. Bro. Twin bed is not it for a brother like me. That's mine back there. I'm still be uncomfortable. But listen, stay with me. Stay with me. We wake up. No, I fall asleep finally because you know it was hot and everything. My homeboy said, come talk to me, bro. I need to talk to you about something. But I was like, bro, I gotta talk to you too, but bro. I don't got no way to get back into the building, but I'll tap in with you tomorrow, bro. He was like, alright. So boom, that happens. So, and then, okay. So I go to sleep, you know, I finally fall asleep. Bro, I get woken up. Bro, she trying to take my shorts and I'm like, what you doing? Get off me! You too drunk for this. She's like, no, I'm not. She keep trying to take off. I was like, bro, chill out, bro. And I was like, no, you too drunk. Go to bed. And then she was like, look at me. No, I'm not. I was like, bro. So boom. This all plays a part in it. Listen! We was doing the do. Y'all know what happens. The tango, you know what I'm saying? We was doing the do. A fan followed me. God was telling me that's God's first sign. The fan followed me twice. That's 2 signs right there. And then some earrings followed me. Like, I picked this earring up. I'm like, who earring is this? What are we doing? And she said, that's KJ's. The dude from the football game. So I thought you said when he was here, he was sleeping on the floor. And he was. He just put his earrings up there to go to sleep. I was like, all right. Let me put that in the Rico case. Let me put that page 1 in the Rico case. You know what I'm saying? Or page 15 in this case. But yeah, all that happens. We get done, all that. Go to sleep. I make a joke or something. She start crying. She break down and all that. Bro, I was like, bro, I gotta get out of here. Man, I was this close to calling my auntie, but I was like, I'll thug it out, bro. I'll leave tomorrow, bro. I can't wait. I was tired of going up there, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I was tired of going up there. Like, dead serious. I wake up the next morning. She don't remember nothing that happened. I'm like, what? Like, I will never drink a day in my life. So this is the epilogue, you know? Time goes, oh, we on the way back, we get in a car crash. God's third sign. I was like, yeah. I wasn't listening. Hey, the fan on me wasn't enough, so he flipped the car over. God knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. I should have listened. I didn't. But now I'm listening all the way. Keep with me. Keep going with me. So boom. So we go to the wishing name. We go to the little game. I mean, no. Hold on. Time flies by. I talk to my homegirl. I'm like, what's up? What's going on? Like, should I talk to her about this? I talked to her. She said everything's fine. You know, she'll start reaching out more. All that. We was texting once a day. I knew it was okay. I knew I was cutting the cameras with this. So boom. This is where everything gets rocky. Y'all gotta stay with me. What I'm about to say is something I've never told anybody.
Why the fuck you lying?
Time goes by after that phone call. She called. This is where everything breaks down. This is where everything ended. So, boom. I call her. She called me. She called me on her iPad. She was in a room with like 6 different people. They was all chatting about some BS. Swear to you. She was all chatting about some BS. Swear to you. So I was just like, you know. And then they said they had kicked MK out the friend group. The gay best friend. I was like, okay. I'm peeping game. Why? Why they kick him out the friend group? She said, oh, he be talking too much stuff. But when I realized, I was like, he only talks stuff when he calling people out on their BS. So then I'm just like, okay. I heard that, hit the red X so fast, so quick. When I tell y'all, boy, I was so, man. Hit the red X, I'm telling you. Hit the red X, boy. So I was just like, she was like, why you hang up? Why you hang up? I was like, I'll tell you what, I'll talk to you when you're alone. I was sitting there trying to go to bed. She was like, oh, and then she said, all right, I kicked all of them out. She kicked everybody out the room. It was her room. She kicked everybody out. I bet they was in the door listening like this. Because I was clocking. Man, I was clocking everything, boy. Keep listening. So I was just like, hey, the only reason MK would call somebody out on their BS if he was on BS. So what BS could you have been on for him to call you out? So, what I'm gonna say is insane. So she was like, why do you think I'm on BS? So I was like, so I was going through every text message. I was trying to find a reason to get out of this, but without, like, I don't know, I got attachment issues. Just stay with me, please. So listen, I go to a screenshot. She was trying to show me my contact name. This was months ago. And then she cut out all the stuff. I didn't know this at the time. I was faintly in love. I was like, and then I went back to this picture. I was like, why is everything cut off? If we together, you could just show. And then she said, because I was still messing with old dude at that time. I was like, that's what we on. And what I'm about to say is everything that went down. We get back to the what's name. So I say, all right, hold on. I want to know everything that happened since you got on that campus up until now. So listen. I asked everything that happened. I'm like, what happened? Tell me what happened, word for word, right now. She said, okay. She said, what happened with the Waka Flocka concert? Waka Flocka got me blocked on Instagram, y'all, now. I just realized not too long ago, that's a flex. But listen! Listen, she said that happened. She said I leave that next weekend when we got back together. She said she invited over again. He smashed again. Oh my gosh. Keep going. She like, remember that guy you met at the game? Yeah, he didn't sleep on the floor. I sucked his meat in the room. Oh my gosh. And then I let him crack 2 weeks later. Oh my gosh. And then she said she smashed some other dude. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell y'all, my next move of action, I didn't see red. I didn't do anything. I said, okay. I said to her just like this. We was on FaceTime. I said, I'm done. You want to do all this? You want to do whatever you want to do? I'm out. Do what you want to do. Don't call me. Don't make no. I'm blocking you on everything. Don't say nothing. You brought this on yourself. You did what you want to do. You laid it in beds. Hang up the phone. Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, phone number. Blocked on everything. I have not uttered a word to this woman since. That is the story. How I got cheated on, part 2. Hey, I be cuffing. I don't know. I gotta do my background check. I bought a girl flowers. This happened twice. I've never told nobody this in my entire existence on this earth. But it's public information now. And I don't want y'all to come here to be pity on me. I just want y'all to know, stay vigilant. Is that a real word? I don't know. Stay alert. That's what I should say. Stay alert. Because I want y'all to know that real talk, this can happen to anybody. Not just me. No, absolutely. Not just me. Anybody. She cheated on me again. You know what I'm saying? Haven't talked to her since. I got a beautiful girlfriend now. Everything's cool. Everything good. Don't come here being pity on me. Come here for a laugh. But that's the whole story. That's it. Is it crazy? Yeah. Hey, I look back at it and laugh now. But if you enjoyed this, smash the like button. Comment anything. For more story times like this. And I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm out of here.